Good morning, Team Winebow. Hey, I'm out at the Council of Vineyard, and this is a spectacular day because it's not too hot and sunny. So I thought I'd just show you exactly where we are. So behind me, actually in the cloud a little bit, that is Fitch Mountain. In front of Fitch Mountain, you see that line of trees? That's the Russian River. Now the Russian River used to form the Napa Valley, but there was an earthquake and Mount St. Helena was lifted up and it blocked the Russian River, and now it flows out through Sonoma County. But when it hit Fitch Mountain, did a dog leg and then went out over to Jenner. So that's where we are. We call it the River Pass Vineyard as a result. Now this vineyard goes right along the hill here. You can see we have these sort of terraces. The rows are running down the hill, of course, because at that end it's very steep. It's 30% slope, so we have to be very careful about that. We pick it in 3 parcels. I talk about elegant wines, which give you the soft berry fruit flavor right up in front of the tongue, the powerful wines, which provide the flesh and the richness, and the dense wines, which provide the structure. So what's tricky is that the dense wines end up getting picked first. So they tend to be the more vigorous vines, but they have very low crops, so they're undercropped. So not only do they ripen sugar, but flavor and tannin come on very quickly as well. And then the thinner vines, I know this sounds kind of weird, but the thinner vines, or the less vigorous vines, of sort of where I am right now, this gives more sort of elegant character, sort of very fresh and very lively, but I tend to pick it a little bit later. It can end up being 7 to 10 days later, and then the powerful wine, obviously, we pick in the middle. And I make each one of these wines separately. With the dense wines, I barely extract them at all because I know that the tannin can override the flavor, but with an elegant wine we can extract the heck out of it. And if we jump in here right now, we're getting fairly close to harvest. The other key component is the size of the berry. Now these berries are extremely small, and when you have small berries you have very high skin to pulp ratio. And what I do is I spit the pulp out, I chew the skin, and then I spit again. And what I'm doing is I'm also looking at the color of my spit, and it's quite purple. So I'm guessing the sugar right now is about 22 bricks. I've actually just done a sugar, and I've actually been marking rows as I go as to which ones will make up the dense part of the vineyard, which we'll pick first. But anyway, just a beautiful part of the Alexander Valley. We're in the southern part of the Alexander Valley. Fitch Mountain, of course, is very close to Healdsburg, and Alexander Valley looks like an upside down Y, and we are on the left-hand fork of that Y, very close to Healdsburg. Beautiful day out here at the Council of Vineyard, River Pass Vineyard.